Welcome back to Lockdown to Liberty, a short series of videos that are here to help inspire you and motivate you and challenge you as you work towards creating a better future as we move from a season of lockdown into a season of liberty. And first up, we want to support you and encourage you in your physical health. So it's time to hand over to Leila for our dance fitness session.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to your physical dance section of Lockdown to Liberty. We hope you had fun the other days that you've been joining in. We're going to get straight into our fitness session today, so make sure you've got plenty of space around you, a bottle of water if you need to, and no obstacles in your way. Let's get cracking. Hi everyone, welcome back. As we said yesterday, we're going to get straight into it with our dance fitness. So we're going to take some steps to the left and right. We're just tapping our feet in the middle. Don't worry about precision or what it looks like. We're just going to move. We're going to add in some shoulders. Shoulders, nudge, nudge, nudge. Good job. Let's get some arm rolls. Same feet don't change. Just moving to the left and right. Good job. We're going to jump. Left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Good job. Repeat that. Just little bounces. Get the energy moving. Really funky. Keep the arms nice. Good. Now move. Out, in, out, in, out. In, out, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Good job. Let's take some slides to the left and the right. Nice and easy. Little bounces. You can even clap if you like. Good stuff. Well done everybody. Keep that energy and that smile. Heel tap. Slow. Bringing the energy down. Lovely. Now we're going to add in the arms. Swing, swing, swing. A bit like rowing a boat. Good. Let's pick up that tempo. Ta, 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 ta. Well done everyone. Back to your shoulders. Nudge, nudge. Well done. Good job. Tap, 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 tap. March it on the spot. Bring that energy down with you. Well done everybody. Take a big stretch up. And a big stretch down. Woo. Up. And down. And there we have it folks. Well done. Fabulous to have you with us again today. I hope you're feeling energized and continue to smile for the rest of your day. Take care everyone. I'm Leila from Funk Street.
Hello and welcome to another session of Coaching with Julia. Before we start today, have you got your pen and paper ready? Great. Now remember, if I speed ahead, you can pause the video or of course watch it back a second time. Now remember, let's put aside any distractions. I want you to just have this moment again for yourself, to think about yourself. Ready? We're going to take 2 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right." Think about that for a moment. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Your beliefs about your own abilities will determine your success. Now, I don't mean that if you really believe you can fly, you should go and jump off the tallest building. That would just be silly. But I do mean that if you have hopes and dreams and goals that you want to achieve, you do first have to have the belief that you can achieve them. If you want to change something about your life, you need to have the belief that you are able to do so. If you don't believe that you can do something, then not only are you likely to find yourself unable to do it, but you are also unlikely to even try. So, what do? I hear you ask. I want to make changes in my life, but I'm just not sure I believe it's possible. Are you saying that it isn't? Well, it definitely is possible. That's the good news. What is required, however, is that you are prepared to change your beliefs. Now, this isn't always easy, as our beliefs are often deeply ingrained inside us from childhood, and often we don't even realise what they are until we try to do something new and find ourselves coming up against a wall. Our beliefs are so strongly held that we actually look for evidence that they are true, and then we behave in ways that prove that they are. So, for instance, if you believe, say, that you aren't very likeable, then you will notice every single negative thing that is said or done against you and use that to vindicate that belief. You will then start to act in a much more negative way and maybe become a more negative or even more bitter person and push people away. Our beliefs create our experience, and our experience confirms our beliefs. When you start to change your beliefs, however, you can also change your experience. So what held you back in the past does not need to hold you back today. So the first step to changing some of the beliefs that hold you back is to recognise what they are. So I want you to think now about the beliefs that you hold about yourself. Be totally honest with yourself. Write down any unhelpful beliefs that you know about, that you know you hold. E.g., I'm not good enough, I can't do it, I'm not worthy, I'm not capable. Or maybe your beliefs take the form of, I should do this, or I should not do that, or I'm afraid to do this, maybe. I want you to be very specific. Write down exactly what it is you believe you can or can't do, or you're not good enough to do. Write down exactly what you think you're not worthy to do. Write down exactly what you're afraid of. Write down the specifics. You may only be able to think of one or two things, or you may immediately have a whole list. But now I want you to look at that list of beliefs that you've written down. I want you to ask the following questions about each one of them and write down your answers underneath. So question 1, how do you know that this statement is true? What evidence do you have? So if you've said, I'm not good enough, then ask yourself, how do you know this is true? And what evidence do you have to support that? Question 2, who says this statement is true about you? I.e., who says you're not very likeable, for instance? Write down your answer. And question 3, when did you decide that this was true? And lastly, question 4, what do your answers to the first 3 questions here teach you or help you to learn? Now that you've started to recognise some of the things that might be holding you back, you can decide whether you want to do something about them. So, looking at each of the belief statements that you've written down, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions about each of them. The first one is, how much do I want to change this belief? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want to change that? 10 would be, I totally want to change it more than anything. Number 1 would be, I really don't, I'm not that bothered. The second question would be, how much do I believe it's possible to change this belief about myself? Again, a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being I totally believe it's possible and 1 being I really don't. And the third question is, how much is changing that belief within your control? Again, mark down on a scale of 1 to 10 your answer. Now that you've decided that you want to do something about these limiting beliefs, you can plan to do things differently and to think differently. As I said, this might not be easy. It might have taken quite a long time to get some of these beliefs ingrained, so it will take time to unlearn them and replace them with something else. But now that you are aware of them, you can decide to take action. The first thing I would like you to do now is to write down a positive statement for each of your limiting belief statements. So these are new beliefs to replace the old negative ones. So if one of your original statements was, I am unlikable, instead you would write, I am likable and lots of people like me. Or you may have written, I can never change. And you would now write, I am able to change and I'm going to work hard to do so. You get the idea. So I want you to do this for each of the belief statements that you've written down. Write a positive one to replace the old one. Self-awareness is always the first step towards positive change. And you've now become aware of some of your unhelpful beliefs that might be holding you back. You've decided that you want to change some of these limiting beliefs, and you've written down some positive statements, some positive beliefs that you're going to use to replace the old ones. So your challenge for today is this. I want you to go away and choose one of the positive belief statements that you've just written, the one that you most want to start believing. And I want you to choose one or a couple of the activities following to do. So firstly, you could tell yourself a story in which you totally believe this statement and good things happen as a result. You might even want to record this story and then play it back to yourself at bedtime. The second option is to repeat the statement to yourself every day, maybe when you're cleaning your teeth or doing the washing up. Whenever you're doing something that you regularly do every day, repeat that statement to yourself. The third option is you might want to write down some sentences of affirmation to yourself that show that this statement is true, or to get some other people to write some friends or trusted family, and put them up where you can see them regularly. And the fourth option is, if you like being creative, you might want to make yourself another vision board that shows you your good future of what it will be like when you really believe that this statement is true, and put that where you can see it regularly. Now you need to do something every day for at least 21 days for it to become a new habit. So don't give up. Keep going and stick at it.
If you have any questions about anything that you've seen or heard today, or you'd like to find out about more support that could be available to you, then please do get in touch. You can email and we will respond as quickly as we can and seek to see how else we might be able to help you, or if we can put you in touch with other people that might be able to offer more support that you need. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to Lockdown to Liberty. We hope you found it helpful, and make sure that you come back tomorrow for more fitness and more thought. And we hope you have a really good day.